um, my physical copies of um, Old School Essentials, Player's Tome. But
Nice, nice. It's nice having the physical copies.
yes, yeah. The I don't know. Like, it's not so bad when I'm doing it on Roll20, but I have found that if I'm running a game in person, there is, for me, a disconnect. And I don't understand really what it is, but there is something about not having the physical book in my hand that trips me up when running a game in person. And I like I said, I don't know what it is, but I've tried. I tried initially when back I think it was like 2014, 2015. I tried running a Traveler game with just nothing but PDFs, and I was like, no, I can't do this. This is too weird. This is just too weird. But
If there's people in front of me, I need to have the physical stuff.
right. I mean, it's easier to do, when you're doing it on Roll20 because everything's digital anyways. Um,
Right.
and even so, there are certain aspects that that even running it on Roll20, there are certain physical analog things that I oftentimes either miss or wish I had. A good example of that is a DM screen. Now, a
Ooh,
lot of people, a lot of players are, the players that have never run a game themselves, or the players that are not really the mental giants that they lead you on to believe they are. They
mm-hmm.
think that the only reason that DMs use a DM screen is to hide things.
Oh,
I used to have a friend that oh well you roll everything behind the screen. The only reason why you have the screen is so you can hide stuff. I'm like, no, you're an idiot, and that's not what the screen is for at all. I mean,
the
that's
screen
part
has
of it.
all like the little like cheat sheet stuff.
It has all the cheat sheet stuff on the inside of it. It's got all the tables and stuff, so that if you don't have to crack a buck, there's a table right there, and not having those tables readily available, especially for D&D. Now, every other game on the planet has offered a PDF of the inserts for their DM screens, and but for some reason, WotC has not offered the screen for PDF for fifth edition. So don't have it. Gotta look everything up in the fucking book as usual. But oh well. Typical wizards crap. Force people to buy it.
I mean, like, is it a lot of stuff on the DM screen?
The DM screen, though, the original DM screen, I wasn't really all that impressed with. I mean, it had some useful stuff, but it was that screen to me felt like they just threw shit at the wall and wanted to see what would stick. The revised screen is much better. It's got actual really super useful information, and that's why a lot of the newer screens that have come out, like they they have some box sets, like Spelljammer came with its own DM screen and whatnot, that I'm just hesitant to bother with because I personally for that game I feel that the revised or the revisited or revised screen is ideal. It doesn't get better than that. The only the only screens that I've seen that are better than that are for other games.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean I think they finally got that one right. So, but unfortunately they never offered it as a PDF, and I mean to my way of thinking, even if they offered it now, it's too late for them. Hello guys.
Hello.
Billy has a blazing migraine, so he isn't going to make it. I think Gabe is at home watching the kids. His wife is one of two things. She's either sick or she is dealing with union stuff because she is a nurse for Kaiser. So
Ah,
yeah, there's all that kind of fun shit going on for them. But so yeah, I was just showing Brian, I got the physical copy of the books for Old School Essentials. Um, they are digest size, which it was a little weird at first, but I really liked the weight and I liked the feeling of them in my hand. Um, and they didn't sacrifice. So, Palladium Books. I don't know, Jeff, if you remember this, but Palladium Books tried printing the second edition of Robotech in a digest size, and it went over like a lead balloon. And the biggest problem with the Palladium Books, I've got a couple of them, is that in addition to shrinking the size, they shrink the font. So you have these smaller books, and you open them up, and even back when I didn't need glasses, I had 20/20 vision, I couldn't read the fucking things. I mean, the print was just microscopic. And so, yeah, another genius move from Kevin Simbita, because, Palladium Books, they're known for their smart moves, let me tell you. No sarcasm there. So yeah, these are not like that. These are digest size, and the print is all huge, and they didn't sacrifice, the font size for page count. If it needed more, it needed more. But it looks to me like it was designed for that size to begin with. But one of their big things, like in the Player's Tome, is that every race and every class, well, not the race, every class at max only takes up 2 pages. So when you open the book, it'll be like fighter, page, and you flip the page. Oh, thief, page, and it's all clearly printed. They're really nice. And because of the way they did that, it transferred over very well the same way to PDF. When you open it up, you get 2 pages side by side that are easily readable. His layout, his user interface skills are amazing. I wish he would go to work for some of the software companies, because he could teach.
How did the digest size live up to flattening on a table? I mean, when you shrink the radius of the binding zone, things tend not to lay very flat, or you need to press them down so you can have it be usable.
It doesn't seem to. Now, these, of course, are new books, but they seem to be learning pretty well. I mean, they're it's not too bad as far as laying flat. And I'm sure that as I use these more and more, that they'll. It seems like they'll learn just like other books, where the sections that you use the most, you'll flip through the book and it'll just go right to that page after months of use. That's the way these feel like they're doing, and it's a stitched binding, which is and like heavy duty paper. The quality of the books are fantastic. I'm quite impressed with them. But yeah, so and then I've got another book I splurged on, that I ordered print on demand from Drive-Thru, and it's a third party, but everybody gave it rave reviews, and so I picked it up. It's the Old School Armory, and it has a lot of the stuff from AD&D that wasn't included in Old School Essentials, such as the Bastard Sword is back. And they've got like banded mail armor, and then it's got firearms in it, and it's got a lot of shit in it. But it's also got alternate rules for encumbrance, which I'm not a huge fan of encumbrance. Anyways, I like just basic encumbrance and just leave it at that. And I don't need to. If it gets more complicated than basic encumbrance, nobody wants to deal with it anyways, which is what ended up leading to second edition, people walking around with a castle strapped to their back. That, so just keep it basic and move on from there. But yeah, so I ordered a print version of that, and it is on its way now, and it was on sale, so I got a killer deal on it. So yeah, getting ready to jump all in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So, but Welcome to Waterdeep, Dragon Heist. We are moving quickly towards the end of this campaign. We are in Kolat Towers, moving towards the top, towards a potential showdown with the wizard Manshoon, or one of his many iterations. Before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They're just products that we really like. Today we would like to thank Dogmight Games. Dogmight Games makes beautiful wooden tabletop accessories for your tabletop role-playing games, such as wooden dice, dice trays, dice towers, DM screens, player vaults. Those are really cool. They have a number of products, and they're all customizable. If you order something that's customized, it usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks to ship from time of purchase, but they have a bunch of stuff that's already in stock, and you can go ahead and order that if you're in a hurry. Those items usually ship in 1 to 2 business days from the time of order. Now's the time to order because we have a code for 10% off that's good for everything on their website. And the holidays are over, so the crunch seems to be kind of lessening, and you can get those products. You're not going to be in a holding pattern with shipping. If you go to their site, you can put as much stuff as you want into your cart, and then when you check out, you can use the code FRIEND in all capital letters, and that will get you 10% off your total purchase. And I did talk to them actually day before yesterday, I want to say, a couple days ago. Anyways, I did chat with them. I confirmed that the code FRIEND is still good, and they thanked all of us for continuing to plug Dogmight Games. They really appreciate it, and so go spend some money on Dogmight Games. They have really awesome stuff. If you're a fan of our role-playing games, we do have campaigns available on websites. Each campaign has its own website, which this one is in the link down below. There hasn't been a whole lot going on that page for this one, I admit. It's just really difficult to write stuff for this particular campaign. That's going to change a little bit. The new campaign will have its own page, and of course, because that campaign's all in my noggin, it will be easier to come up with news blurbs for that, or local rumors, and I have a whole bunch of ideas for that page, which is good because, if I don't have ideas for my own world, then it's not a very good world. So yeah, check out that site. If you like the content you see, please go to the front page and give us a thumbs up. And we do like to see the fan likes, and we hope you enjoy. Speaking of the new campaign, if you are a player of Old School Essentials or any other old school Renaissance game, you might check out the new Brawnhaven campaign setting. You can find that on DriveThruRPG. Just search for Brawnhaven. It is also available on Big Geek Big Geek Emporium. There is the campaign setting, which also comes with the first in a line of a storyline of adventures, and then there are 2 additional adventures. There is a free holiday themed adventure. Of course, the holidays are over now, but you might still get some enjoyment out of trying to rescue Saint Baldwyr from the evil troll, the Bumpus. So go ahead and check those out, and we hope you enjoy. All right, so where we left off, you guys were climbing the tower. Let's see. This is the broken stairs. You guys are like 5 levels up, and so when you as you come up these stairs end in a door. And if I remember correctly, Imp King set in the imp. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, the imp saw that there is the shattered remains of a staircase here, and it looks like the staircase at one time climbed 20 feet to the next level, but it has partially collapsed. Standing around the room, there's bits of clay, stone, bone, and metal litter the floor. and they cover a wooden table in the middle of the room, which would be, I guess, this. It's a really funky looking metal or wooden table, but and there is a suit of armor standing in the room, and the other thing that the imp let Impa King know is that the floor seems to creak and tilt a bit when he landed on it, but he's not sure what's going on with that. So that's all the information you know about this room.
I'll share that with everybody and ask them if they want me to go along the wall, and I could press on the floor to see if we can tell is it tilty or not.
Okay.
Go for it.
I will go just inside the door and from a Spider-Man horizontal plane movement, low to the floor, press on it and see if it shifts.
Okay. Let's see here. Hold on here.
I think the spider climb details ought to denote the fact that either you're horrendously handicapped by not being physically suited to walking horizontally, or that you defy gravity and can easily walk horizontally.
Right.
That seems very opposite of each other.
Well, they need to pick one way. If your feet attached to walls, that doesn't mean your calves and your center of gravity
Okay.
and your ability to orient.
So a couple of things happen here. The first thing, so Impa King, you walk into the room and you kind of press down on the floor, and the floor seems like something is kind of locking the floor in place, but it does have some give. Like it seems to tilt back and forth and whatnot. As you're pressing on the floor, the scraps of metal, bits of clay, and whatnot all fly up and attach to this bare bones suit of armor that is standing in the room, and it comes to life.
How high are the rest of the walls here?
They are 20 feet.
And how big is the suit of armor?
He's like 6 feet tall. I mean,
So he's not like large
no.
armored figure.
No,
he's normal, medium size.
Yeah. Whatever the vague medium size is in D&D. But yeah,
Does
he
he have
would be medium.
sword, axe, arrows in his hands? What does he look to brandish?
He is using... He doesn't have any weapons.
Curiouser and curiouser. I will alert the group that the decrepit armor appears to have gained mass and come to activity. And then I will go vertically up the wall to the ceiling.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
Let's see how the dice want to behave today. And no Billy means no advantage. Damn it.
Right? Damn you, Billy.
Oh,
You did one job.
damn you and your migraine.
No shade here, though, because migraine's no good.
Okay. All right, so Bug, you hear what Impa King has told you. What would you like to do?
Somehow I still went first. Okay. How high is it from where we're standing? Oh, we have to walk into the room anyway, huh? Okay.
Right.
All right, then I will. No. This button. What? Go. Oh, sorry. I clicked things and things started popping up. I can only go to here. I guess I'll step into the room to see what the floor does.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to be able to get to the dude.
So you
'Cause
step,
that's
yeah, just like what the imp reported. You step into the room, and it's like it seems like the floor can tilt in multiple directions, but it's locked into place. So it moves a little bit, but it can't go any further because it is locked. I will allow Impa King and Bug both. You can make perception checks. Impa King, you can make it with advantage.
That won't really do a lot. I'm at a -3 on perception. Oh, an 11.
12.
So you both notice that there are 2 levers on the walls here and here, and it looks like those levers are attached to large. You're not sure what they are, but now that you realize that the floor kind of tilts and moves a little bit, that your guess is that they are some form of clamp.
Like Bender's friend?
Yes. Hey, clamps. I'm gonna stab you, man.
All right, well, I guess just to not block the doorway, I'll move further in. What's this in the center here?
This thing is evidently a table. I mean,
Okay.
it's the strangest table I've ever seen, but that's what they describe it as.
And it looks oddly like these clamps.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought too, but yeah, no, it says it's a table.
Okay, cool. Then I will just move into the room a little bit more.
All right.
And I guess take up the... What is that term in this? The defense, whatever.
Oh, you're going to take dodge action?
Yeah, dodge, just in case this thing decides to rush me.
Okay.
Since I'll probably be the closest to it.
Okay. Impa King, what would you like to do?
So armor is becoming full and solid, and he has no weapon, and he's just standing there menacingly.
I wouldn't even. Well, I mean, I guess you could interpret it as menacing. I mean, it's a little weird, but I mean, the Forgotten Realms are clearly a high sorcery, high magic setting.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how shocked you would be that a whole bunch of shit is flying up off the floor and forming up into this framework of armor.
Well, it's just missing the other part I am used to, and that's it attacks us wantonly, and we
Right.
know how to respond.
Right.
I will, again, I'm horizontal, like adjacent to the ceiling looking down.
Right.
And so I'm just like hands at the ready to cast, ready to action if it moves in to attack Bug.
Okay. So ready to action if the armor moves to attack Bug. Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Edith, what would you like to do?
How big are the pieces that are flying up to it to make it?
Oh, I think the biggest piece would be, maybe a foot long.
Okay.
That's the largest piece. I mean, they're not huge.
A pauldron here, a shoulder, a bracer there, Iron
Exactly.
Man flying towards his body.
Exactly.
Okay. Just checking something.
The smallest piece is a little piece of iron plate for a pinky fingernail. Angelina Jolie's finger gauntlet from Hackers.
Yeah.
This seems like bad news that this is happening, right?
Generally speaking, when rooms start doing things, the second you walk into them, I never think good things.
Yeah.
I've seen Fantasia. This never ends well for anybody.
I'm gonna use Gust to blow a bunch of the pieces away, if I can.
Gust of wind. Interesting.
Well, I got Gust, the cantrip, which is way shittier.
Oh.
So I don't know if this will actually do anything, but I also, on the off chance that he's not like horrible, I don't want to go too deep on it.
So that's a Tasha spell, isn't it?
I believe so.
It's also in Xanthars and Apocalypse.
So one medium or smaller creature you choose must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 5 feet away.
Okay.
And then I
Well-
could also create a small blast of air capable of moving one object that's neither held nor carried and weighs no more than 5 pounds.
All
And I'll
right.
get pushed 10 feet away, but that'll probably just get magneted back on him. Yeah, let's just push him 5 feet away and make some distance. Let's do that.
Okay.
Maybe.
So he got a 12 on his strength save. That's probably not enough to
No.
beat your spell save DC. So he goes.
Like over here, I guess. Something like that.
He goes
Yeah.
over there. He gets shoved away. And what you see is, as he gets shoved away, all of these bits and pieces that are coming up off the ground, they, in midair, change direction to go towards him.
Okay. I moved, and I don't think I have a bonus action, so I'm good.
Okay. So he goes over here and throws the first lever.
Hmm.
Now, as to, let's see here. Oh, okay. So he goes over and he pulls a lever. Both of these clamps, here and here, release. The floor quickly and rather suddenly flies up to the ceiling. Everybody needs to make a, let's see, creatures standing on the floor are knocked prone. No save. So,
I is prone now.
whoops.
I would like to cast Life Alert.
I've fallen and the floor is holding me down.
Empa is not prone because he's not on the floor. However, all three of you need to make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw as you slam into the ceiling.
So 20?
Yep, DC 20 dex save.
I did not make it.
I got 14, so I'm gonna be hurting.
Doesn't the armor get involved in the floor lifting up as well?
Yes, he will. I think.
Real.
He's a victim of his own waffle maker.
Yeah, apparently.
Probably explains all the parts around the room that have to fly to him.
Right. Okay. So, did anybody make the save?
No.
All right.
Wow.
You all take 17 points of bludgeoning damage. And the animated armor, like you said, he smashes into the ceiling and flies apart into various bits and baubles. The floor then settles a few feet below the ceiling, cutting off access to the stairs, but leaving you free to climb to access the doorway at the top of this stairwell. The collapsed stairwell. There was that door 20 feet up.
Dang. That was rough.
That's a tough escalator, man.
It was basically like, you're going here no matter what.
My dumbass should have used the entangle wand. Oh well. Shit.
I should have attacked, but we didn't have him making threatening actions yet, so.
Right.
True.
See what
Oh,
we
well.
get for being semi-good people?
One of the very few times where being murder hobo may have actually saved you.
That's what I'm saying. We're so used to everything coming to life and attacking that I didn't know what to do, really.
Right.
So we don't have like much of a way to heal ourselves. We get in a big. Well, I guess I got my ring of 3 wishes, so I'll keep an eye out for.
I can do 3 whole points of healing.
I can do lay on hands for 25 points, so I can heal all of us. I can split it between us.
Well, you've got. I mean, if you don't want to use your spell slots for smites, you can cast Cure Wounds, I believe.
First, let's get out of the room. You guys can make your way to the door, and I'll try and jam up the levers on the other side. Or maybe Bud should jam up the levers since he's strongest.
That sounds like a better idea.
I was just looking at my strength score, and it is not suitable to jamming up levers.
So,
I mean,
well, you can't
the lever.
you can't get to the levers. They're down below. They're under the floor. So,
It's like there's a gap in the floor there.
Right. Yeah, there's a notch in the floor where these levers would be, and then the floor itself is up. Now maybe it says a few feet, so enough for you to belly crawl from where you're at over to this door and go to wherever that door leads to.
At least it's harder for him to rinse and repeat.
Right.
Maybe just break for the door then, where it can't repeat.
Sure, let's go.
Okay. Copy, you guys.
Thankfully, we all get to go before he gets to try a chance.
Right. So this is the door. No, stupid grid. There we go. So this is the door and the where this shattered staircase leads you to. Who is? I assume that Bug is going to.
We can send the imp in again.
Okay. 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 So you send in the imp. Have the imp make a DC 17 perception check.
Okay, let me get that part of the screen. Perception. It's just going to be wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 15, decent.
Okay. At the end of the hall, the imp sees. So right here. At the end of this circular hall, Imp sees that there is a flesh golem standing there. And it is standing in front of a door. And the imp. So he got a 15, you said, on his perception?
Yep. Yep.
So the imp does see that there is a secret door right here.
I will convey that to the other party members, theorizing the imp could make himself known and lead the flesh golem out this door towards us, and it would fall into the room below that we might have to deal with later. Or we could just make a break for the secret door that he sees, not knowing how the secret door opens.
We could try, and I could do the entangle thing to try and make like a barrier to slow him down too.
What do we know about flesh golems?
They're scared of fire. That's all I know. It's gonna suck to fight it, I think, but I do have some spells, so I mean.
Chris, do we know other things about flesh golems from books?
I mean, I would, I would think that. I mean, you guys haven't really run into a flesh golem, have you? I would think.
Edith reads a lot.
I would think that Edith would be able to make an Arcana check.
Okay. I got a 12.
Okay, let me see what y'all know about flesh golems.
Can I ask the imp what it knows about flesh golems?
I don't know that the imp would really know a whole lot. I mean, the imp's response is, well, they're not fiends. But the flesh golem, so Edith knows that they are a grisly assortment of humanoid body parts stitched and bolted together, usually on the frame of a muscular brute. That certainly holds true in this scenario. You know that their brain is capable of simple reason, though its thoughts are no more sophisticated than those of a young child. You know that in the creation of a flesh golem, that the muscular tissue actually responds to the power of lightning, which has invigorated the creature with vitality and strength. But beyond that,
Frankenstein.
Yeah, beyond that, you're not exactly sure a whole lot. You know that they, of course, are immune to lightning, poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks, or attacks not made with weapons that are adamantine. So adamantine weapons will do regular damage to them. And
magical weapon?
Magical weapons do regular damage to them. And of course, because they are a golem, they are immune to being charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned. They can understand the languages of their creators, but generally cannot speak. That's what you know.
I also know command, but if it doesn't work, then I burned a spell slot for nothing, and it sounds like we'll rely on magic kind of heavily to.
Yeah, unlikely, I would suppose.
Yeah, I mean, condition immunities, charmed, exhausted. I would say that command wouldn't work.
Okay.
Because command would.
They need a brain to do it, basically, to like listen and.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Okay.
Command kind of works along the psychological aspect of similar like charm. So suggestion, charm, none of that stuff's going to really work.
I could mind sliver.
I think their IQ's they've got a -2 to intelligence. I think their IQ is too low to really be commanded.
They can be mind slivered and then have a disadvantage on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think of using entangle, and then if it gets like restrained, just make a break for the door and like brace the door from the inside?
Sounds good.
Okay. So Oh, I'm drawing stuff. My bad. I'll leave that in a minute. So I'm gonna look up how big Entangle is again because I forgot.
I want to say is it 20-foot square, maybe?
I think maybe 20 on the side.
20-foot square starting from a point within range. Okay. 20, 20, 20. Okay, it's about that far. So he's all wrapped up, probably like that, I'm gonna guess.
Okay, so that whole area is a 20-foot square of entangled. He needs to make a strength check, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. DC 15. Strength save, yep.
Ooh.
Huh, he is restrained. Oops.
Let's make a break for the door, y'all.
Run!
Bug,
Fly, you fools, fly!
in case we gotta bust it down. Or guys,
All right.
waltz up.
So
I will get.
at this point, everybody needs to roll initiative.
Yeah, okay. Gosh,
15.
You can go first if we're tied.
Sweet.
Okay. So, Bug, what would you like to do?
I will attempt to open the door. If I cannot open it, I will bash it.
So the golem is actually standing right in front of the door, and he is, he's a medium construct, but he is quite, he's quite broad of shoulder. You're going to have to shove him out of the way in order to get to the door.
secret door.
Oh,
Okay.
you could open the secret.
That's
yeah,
what I
that's
thought
what
we
we're
were
talking
doing.
about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going for the secret door.
Okay. Okay. Let me need to take a look at how this.
Thank you for saying that, because I was like, I did that. What?
Okay, so you. Let me. How does that work? You cannot open it. The door does not budge. Make an Arcana check.
Mm.
My Arcana is 18.
Good one.
You are guessing that this door is a one-way door that can only be opened from the inside, and that you suspect that if you had access to a knock spell, it might be able to be opened from this side.
Anybody got knock? Anybody got knock? We got a knock on the door. All right, guess we're going for the golem.
Every time I cast knock, you can hear hundreds of werewolves in the background barking, barking and howling.
So this is just difficult terrain now, right?
Correct.
All right, so how far is it? Could probably get to about... Yeah, I could do that. 15 feet to there. Okay, cool.
Remember, you have 10 foot. You don't have to get that close to him if you don't want to.
That's true. But to get through the door, we have to... Are we trying to fight him or just get him out of the way of the door?
I don't know that we get to choose that.
All righty. Then we're fighting him. I move to here instead then. And since we're fighting, Galadorn it is.
Okay.
Woo, not 20.
Nice. Double damage.
Smites.
Where are
Smites
your
doubled
D10s?
as well.
Smiting smites.
Oh yeah, all the smiting. Alrighty. That is 12 for the sword damage.
Okay.
Definitely throwing a smite on that.
The Schmite? You're a Jewish paladin?
Smite. Oh yeah, I'm smiting.
Just smear
I'm
this.
gonna-
Just smear him.
I'm gonna throw a level 2 smite on it. So
I
it'll be
cast
3d8. I'm gonna switch it, alright?
Yes.
Alright, that's a d8. There we go. I got all my d8s out this time instead of doing it one at a time. Because that was just crazy talk last time. Yeah! And the dice were nicer this time. Plus another 18, so I think that's 30 total.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez, dude.
That's like a third of his hit points in one chop. Your next attack.
Nice.
Oh wait, had he gone yet in this turn?
He did not.
Oh, let me throw those d6 on it then.
All
They
right.
get doubled as well.
Oh hell yeah! All right. Oh, I haven't doubled the damn thing yet.
So
That was just the straight rolls.
yeah.
So that was 60 for that first part. Plus 7, 10, 11, 22. So 82.
Nice.
When you said double, I'm like, oh, right, I was supposed to double stuff. Those
you
were just
did-
straight rolls.
You did 82 total damage.
Yes,
Okay.
because of the crit.
That's fine. Okay. Your next attack.
Right.
Whammo!
Soft 21? No, 22.
That hits.
I was like, math. I could math. 13 plus 9. That's 21, right? Wait, no. Where the hell did you go? There you are. 6, 12.
Okay. And the golem goes down.
Nice work.
Wow. Okay, we can
Yeah, that-
unentangle. Dang.
And that 20 plus going first plus smitey schmites.
When
We
that
sure lucked out there. That's great.
Now hold on just
Oh,
a
yeah, did
second.
you guys decide if you want me to do the lay on hands and get some of that healing back?
I'm okay. I'm not like too bad. I have a feeling we're gonna have to tiny hut like fairly soon just for spell slots. So
That's a good point. I've already burned through 5 or 4 of my 6.
I've used half of my spells in that I have 2 spells and I've used 1.
Okay. So you kill the golem and the golem collapses, and Bug, make a perception check.
9.
Everybody in the room hears a click as the golem falls to the floor. And Edith, you can also make a perception check. Oh, she stepped away. What do I get for not looking at my camera?
Perception is not my strong suit.
soft 20.
So Edith, you realize that when the golem falls to the floor, that the golem was standing on a pressure plate, and when he falls to the floor, you can all hear a click, and the holes that the imp saw along the floor start to hiss, and gas starts to come out.
Yay, Gus will be worth a shit.
Right. Everybody needs to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Is it poison?
Yay.
It is poison.
I'm immune.
I made my save.
Yeah, we made it. We're good.
Okay, so
Or
So-
sorry, I have resistance to poison damage. I suppose I still have to make the check.
yes, if you make the check, you'll take half of half.
12.
Okay, so you will take half of half. So Bug and Edith, you take 4 points, and Empkink, you take 2 points of poison damage. And the gas will linger in this room. It's a really heavy gas. Will linger in the room for 1 minute. Or Edith can gust it away.
I will gust it away. That is nasty.
Okay. And then, of course, there is Le Door.
I'm still walking along the walls close to the ceiling.
Okay.
I will attempt to open the door now that I'm standing next. That I will move next to it.
Okay. So you open the door. And
This one I should anticipate traps.
maybe. Yeah, you guys are really gonna have to think about that in the future. We're actually gonna be wanting to use the 10-foot poles and shit. because old school traps are no fucking joke. Carry an extra canteen around with you so you can pour some water on the floor. That way you can see if there's a trap door there. That kind of shit. Yeah. So the first thing that you note is that this room is dark. It is unlit, but of course bugbears have dark vision. And you see that it is choked with dust and cobwebs. There is an elaborate rune inscribed on this back wall here.
I will have the imp fly over to the rune, and I can read all writing.
Okay. The rune. So, make an Arcana check.
Oh, good one. Soft 20.
So you know that this rune actually is what is powering the force field around Kolat Towers.
Wow.
You should probably leave that alone then.
Or disable all the protection of this evil fortress.
Oh, that makes more sense. Why do you guys be so logical?
Isn't this kind of an evil fortress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
More, I mean, it's full of evil shit. So
Your answer made far more sense than mine. It's like, no, that's the thing. You're like, the thing. It's evil.
But once they know the force field's broken, they'll come right to where we are. So it's sort of not.
So
I
mean, Bug, when you looked in here, like I said, the whole room is choked with dust and cobwebs. Your guess is ain't nobody been in here in a grip.
Yeah, but that's like if your lights go out and go to the fuse box. That's right where you go, isn't it? That's what.
Right.
What I figured. Well, that could give us an opportunity to make a trap, also, maybe. Oh well, I can't think of one to make though. I won't stop you if you disrupt the rune or destroy it.
Do we know what to do to it? Do you just bash on it a bit, or what does it take to disable a rune?
Yeah, I mean, if you attack it, you can hack through the rune, and if the rune is destroyed, then potentially the force field will go down because the rune is what's actually. It's very similar to like a ward or a ward of protection or things like that.
Well, I agree. We might not want to do it right now, except to inventory what we think it would take to do that.
At the same time, it might hasten our escape if we need to run. So there's kind of a.
Is there anything above us?
The imp can also make a. So the imp notes that the room appears to be a dead end, but the imp can make a perception check.
Better than my perception. 13.
Okay, so the imp sees that there is another secret door right here.
Maybe this one we can go in.
Yeah, let's give it a try. I'll use the mage hand to try and open it. Let me get over there though.
Look at this map here.
I mean, I hope the imp doesn't feel like he wants to be more involved, but I'm trying not to treat him like a set of lockpicks that can be broken at any time. I do value Impy McImpface, even if he has eyes and ears.
That's fair. He has been incredibly valuable and saved us many a bad time.
So, yes, this door can be opened.
All right, I open it with the mage hand.
Okay. Hooray. In this room, there is the floating remains, a floating skull that looks like it has a hair made of fire and glowing fiery red eyes. It is a flame skull, which is the remains of one of the Kolat brothers. He has basically been turned into a flame skull, and he is a dick, and gets a whole whopping 5 for his initiative, so everybody needs to roll an ish.
Cool.
I don't need Billy.
Damn you!
I don't need Billy. I feel good on my own.
Cast Cure Wounds on your head, damn it. Okay. Pretty much the same order that we had before. So Bug, what would you
Was
like?
I still out of the room?
I think you were still out of the room, and Edith opens this door, and now the room is bathed in this greenish light because of the green fire coming off of this flame skull. And I would be sure that Edith would let out a yelp of some kind. What do you want to do?
I will rush over to the door and be like, "What happened? What happened? Where's the light coming from?" Evil thing!
Yes. Yeah, it doesn't get much more evil than a floating skull with fiery red eyes and green flamed hair.
Actually, I'll be back from the door because I don't need to be at the door. I just be like, "Evil!" And I will prepare an attack should the flaming skull come out.
Okay. Okay. So you are readying attack. Empa King, what would you like to do?
I will also need to move to a better spot in order to see what Edith squealed at. And this time I won't wait for it to make a move towards me because this is a horrifically disturbing flying skull covered in green flames. And I will bonus action move my hex to it.
Okay.
And then Blasty Blast, as is my way.
That was Con, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my, does the 10 hit?
Does not.
Second one. That's better, 24.
That hits.
Ooh, that sucked, but more to come. 13 whole whopping points.
Okay.
Then I will move past the door. Let me check my distances first. I can go a little further. I'd rather not be in his line of sight. There we go.
Okay. Edith, what do you want to do?
I want to see if it's invulnerable to cold or like if that wrecks it, I guess. So I'm gonna try Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
Let's see if that does anything.
Yeah, this isn't nearly as bad as that is when you guys were in the Amber Temple and there was like 5 of these motherfuckers.
I barely remember it. Okay.
You started describing it, I was just like, oh, I hope that's not a demi-lich.
Right.
Floating skull's never good.
Yeah, amazing how that works.
I got 14 to hit on that.
That hits, but the skull takes no damage. It is immune to cold.
Does he still slow down at all?
Nope.
God damn it. Okay, well now I know. I solved a mystery. I'll move out of the line of sight.
Sparkly rainbow star, the more you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Won't-
Edith and Bug. Well, actually, all 3 of you can make a perception check.
16.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. So, Empiking and Bug, you can, seeing through this door and in the greenish light in here, you see that this big circular thing is like a really cheesy quilted round bed. Like, this is like evidently the Kolat brothers' love parlor, and these are actually bookshelves. But in between the bookshelves, you see that there is a like a white, grayish, silverish mist hanging between these 2 bookshelves here. Now the Flame Skull, the Flame Skull ain't gonna play. The Flame Skull is gonna cast Fireball.
Bitch.
And so everybody needs to make a DC 13 dex save.
Yay!
Yeah, I made it. 20 something.
I got 14.
22.
So I think I made it.
Okay, so
You
everybody
should have
made it.
listened to Edith.
You will take half damage, so I will just roll 4d6 rather than 8. You all take 15 points of fire damage. Now, when that happens, the rune on the wall takes damage, and the force field outside goes down. And when that happens, hold on here, I need to double check this.
The flame skull disappears because it just ended its power source.
No.
Yeah.
Better than that.
So fucking better.
Better than that. I mean, you might not think it's better than that, but I'm kind of impressed. Mildly impressed. Alright. So, this guy. This guy. So the fireball goes off. Everything bursts into flame. The rune takes some damage. The force field goes down. And springing from the rune, a red slod
Wow.
comes out.
Holy shit.
Now, of course, that, like I said, that's not ideal. He
Is unhappy with his imprisonment and leaves immediately.
That's right.
he gets a whole terrifying sick. You know, fuck these dice. I might have to change color again. So, yes, the slot will go on a 6. And we are back to Bug. I mean, I'm guessing. Oh yeah. He can. So I will allow. Oh boy, I will allow Impa King. You all can make an Arcana check to about what. See what you know about what this thing is. You may not even know what a slod is.
I got a.
I don't know nothing of a 9.
14.
What did Edith get?
I got a soft 20.
Nice. I got a 14.
Edith definitely knows. So, Edith, you know pretty much everything there is to know about Sloddy. You know that there are different types of Slod. These are considered aberrations. They are these toad-like lizardy creatures. But there are two important facts about Slod. First is that embedded in their forehead there is a gem. If you are able to pull the gem out, you control the Slod. And the first thing that you note is that this Slod is missing its gem, so it has been commanded. It is under somebody's control. The second thing that you know about Slod is that they are kind of like, they have the face hugger ability. Not that they hug your face, but if they claw you, there is a chance that they can impregnate you with one of their eggs, and a Slod tadpole will begin to grow inside of you. And that at some random point in the future, it will explode from your body and become another Slod. So, yeah,
It's a xenomorph.
it is like a xenomorph. It says, let's see, it says a humanoid can only carry one Slod egg to term. Over 3 months, the egg moves to the chest cavity, gestates, and forms a Slod tadpole. In the 24-hour period before giving birth, the host starts to feel unwell. Its speed is halved, and it has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. At birth, the tadpole chews its way through vital organs and out of the host's chest in one round, killing the host in the process. So yeah, hooray! So Bug, what would I don't know if Edith wants to use a free action to be like, hey, this is a baby daddy about to attack us.
Yeah, don't look at any like wet eggs. Avoid the eggs.
Eggs in this economy?
That's right.
Has ancient medicine found a way to get the tadpole out?
I think a greater restoration actually can cure Slod impregnation.
So it's not a death sentence. Okay.
It looks like cure disease as well.
Cure disease, yeah.
All right. Wait, does that count as a disease?
I mean, technically children are, a sexually transmitted parasite, so.
And I am immune to it. I am immune to disease.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So the paladin is the one that should be duking it out with the Slod.
I had that attack readied before for the other thing, and then that showed up. Does that ready attack happen now, or is this a whole different?
No, this is a whole different thing. There's a whole new round, so it is your turn. You can, and I mean, he's clearly in range. You can go ahead and make your attack.
Alrighty, attack it is. Soft 22.
That
Nice.
hits.
Excellent.
Yeah,
It hasn't gone this turn.
Slaughter, no joke.
But it hasn't gone this turn. So, all right, so that's 11 straight damage. Plus, I'll roll my 2d6 since it hasn't gone. for another 10, so that's 21 damage.
Nice.
Okay. Your next attack.
I feel like I should maybe prepare. Like one of these two needs a smite on it. I don't know which one, but one of these two needs a smite.
Oh, yeah. You might want to put a smite on both of them.
Alrighty. I probably should have thrown a smite on that last attack then, huh?
I will allow you to do so.
Okay, you are awesome, and I appreciate that. I will throw a standard smite at 2d8. Where'd they go now? Okay, yeah. For another 10 points.
Okay.
Grr. That's all my smitages, other than I have one left. And the second attack missed. Unless an 11 hits.
It does not.
I didn't think it did.
All right. Impicking.
Wait.
Hmm?
Wait.
Do you have a...
Favored by the gods, add 2d4 to attack. I think this is a time where I don't want to miss. So I'm going to take my once per short rest and add 2d4 to my attack to see if that helps.
Okay.
Nice.
3 takes it to 14 and 17. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Thank goodness. Okay. Oof. Let me take that. You mark that as used up. And where you at? Where'd you go, you stupid D10? There you are. And this time's 13 damage.
Okay. Is that with a smite?
No smite. Unless I should probably just burn all my spell slots on this dude because we're probably resting after this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
All right. Throwing my last mighty smite.
We have the love nest to nap in afterwards.
Right.
Alrighty.
I'm sure
I
Edith
will
brought
throw
some
my last-
Vagisil.
Yeah. Bounce, bow, wow. Sorry, right.
Eat it.
How'd you do it? Sorry. I'll focus on the smiting. Another 12, 17.
So it was 13 the first time plus an additional 17?
It was 13 plus 10 plus 10. Wait, no. 13 plus 10
So that's 23.
plus 17. Yeah. Plus 17.
So
To
that's
hit?
No, that's for damage. So that's
good.
that's 50 total points.
Cool.
Yeah, because it was a 13 for the first damage, and then I did
40.
wait, no, it was just 13. You're right. Then after the smite, 40. My bad, 40.
So it's 40. Okay.
I don't know where that additional 10 came in my head. Maybe that was the first attack.
Okay. Okay.
What is this thing? Is it considered a fiend?
No, it is an aberration.
Bummer.
Also, Edith knows that Slod are resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder damage. And that they have advantage on saving throws and spells and other magical effects, and they have regeneration.
Oh, shit, I've not been rolling my extra d6 for hit points.
Oh, every turn? Yeah. So you get at least 3d6 worth of hit points back.
Sweet.
So
Totally forgot about that. 12 hit points back.
I've been, because I'm writing this new adventure, and I wanted to add some really, really obscure old school monsters into it that people haven't seen in a while. And, like, a long while. And so I have been delving into the Fiend Folio from 1986 and converting them over into old school essentials and or some of the stuff in. And there are some very interesting and devious monsters in there. You know, There are worse things than taking hit point damage. I can tell you.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, there are some very bad things. So, Edith, what would you like to do?
I'm a little uncertain of what to do. So I know what it's like immune to, but let's see.
Well, I mean, magic missile it's not immune to force damage, or not immune, but it's not immune to anything, but it is resistant. But yeah, force ain't one of them.
I don't really have that though. I have necrotic, but I'd have to touch it. Actually, now it's probably a good time for that.
Yeah,
Run up and I got vampiric touch.
nice.
Yeah, and you heal if you succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll run up and try and smack it and run by.
Okay.
And do I have to roll to hit for that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It should be your spell.
Your spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not using your dex or your strength, it's using your spell modifier. Plus your
Oh.
proficiency bonus.
I rolled a 4. Maybe I should use my human inspiration point.
Yeah,
Actually,
definitely. Yeah, definitely.
come on. Yay, okay, that's better. That's 18.
That is a hit.
Okay, so I'll do 3d6 necrotic damage, and then I'll gain back half of the hit points.
All right.
14. So I get 7 back.
Okay.
Nice.
Add those, and then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to try and get away from this thing, if I can.
Run away.
Did I really lose my pencil? I just had it. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then about that far. I can make it about to the door. Okay.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. Give me just a moment. I will be right back.
I'm gonna go refill cider real quick. Good move, Edith, on that. I was thinking the same.
Y'all are smart.
I was looking at stuff to do with the wish also. If we were like super fucked.
Wish the bad guy away. Wish the bad guy away.
Turns out I could summon like a Pegasus to fight if I want to. That's one of the things.
Wish the gem into your hand, but you control it instead.
Yeah, where's the gem though? It's way far away somewhere.
You're wishing for it. Who cares where it is?
Oh, you're right. I could do that. Oh, that's so smart. Shit, I didn't even think about that. Oh, man.
I am not even pretending to understand what the hell I'm doing. I'm just thinking up crazy things you can do with a wish.
That's a great idea, though. Because then we could just have it be a tank and just go ahead of us wherever. Oh my god, yeah, I'm totally doing that on my next turn.
Probably better be naked in my bedroom when I get home.
That's not my problem.
All right. I'll talk to you later and I'll see you Monday.
Drive safe. I'll see you Monday morning. What is Edith going to do to save us all from all the bad guys?
Brian said, why don't you use a wish to wish for the control gem?
So I shouldn't kill the slot on my next turn.
I don't know.
Question is, does the gem take like attunement 10 or anything? Is there anything special about the gem we didn't know about before we wish for this gem? Because you know the whole backfiring stuff.
I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting just to do it and find out.
I like that idea.
Me
Okay.
too. Shit. I wish I'd done that. Damn. I was looking at spells to try and keep it simple. But that's, yeah.
Hey, I just think of crazy creative shit.
Pet Slod. Slotty McSlodface.
That's right.
Okay. So Slod. I'm thinking his name. He looks like his name is probably Norm. So Slod is going to he's gonna well, first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna regenerate 10 hit points. And then he's gonna make 3 attacks, 1 bite and 2 claws. Well,
This is where I'm grateful for my immunity to that claw thingy.
yeah. Yeah, he's gonna make 3 attacks on Bug. First with the bite.
I do not like where this is going.
12 misses with the bite. He's gonna have to do better than that. And then first claw attack. 23 hits.
Ow.
For 8 piercing damage, and you are immune to. You have Slod condom on.
Damn straight.
And nat
Ow.
20.
Oh no!
No, wait a minute.
Does Bug have an inspiration? If I had one, I'd make the slot reroll, but I'm not inspiring.
I have not. I've used it somewhere along the way.
And Edith just used hers, but to good effect.
So,
Yeah, sort of.
no, this double rolled. It's not a nat 20. It's just gonna be a 26, so it does hit, but it's not double damage. Or critical damage, rather. For a total of another 6 points of piercing damage.
Whew, okay, that I can live with.
Is it piercing or slashing? It says piercing. Alright.
Oh yeah, the sword can speak, read all the things too.
The Flame Skull. Let's see here.
Wait, did I blow through my spells only for us to do what we're about to do?
The Flame Skull is going to multi-attack and use its fire ray twice on Bug.
It's so mean.
24 to hit.
Ow.
Man, that flame skull's annoying.
I feel like I should have probably not stood in the doorway.
You had a slide in front of you.
Ugh, for 6 points of fire damage.
Ooh, that hurts still.
And second attack. Misses with an 8. Stupid
Oof.
Flame Skull. Okay. Bug, what do you want to do?
Truth be told, I'm thinking I should probably disengage and heal myself because
Yeah, I might. Yeah.
because I am down to 17 of 59.
Wow.
Or at the very least, not stand in this damn doorway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you might want to disengage and go somewhere. Well, maybe on the other side of this
Yeah.
door, and then start singing "When I Touch Myself."
I just feel bad because if I pull out all the way,
We'll be fine, dude. Don't worry.
We have
Are you
solutions.
sure? Because then
Yep.
this thing can impregnate you two.
Not if
Don't worry.
Edith does her thing.
Right. Good point. All right. I am gonna just leave the room then, back to over here, and touch myself.
Okay.
So I'll just give myself the full 25 of lay on hands,
Nice.
plus the d6 for my turn. Ouch, only one. So 26 points.
There you go.
Which is still nice, though.
Impa King, what would you like to do?
How tall are the ceilings here?
They are. This is kind of the absolute top of the tower. I'm going to say that the ceilings are 10 feet.
Yeah, that's not good. I will. Well, Edith, I'm a fan of your plan, except I'm not sure that. Yeah, I'll still do it. I will move just enough to see the flame skull.
Okay.
Planning not to be in reach of the slot.
Okay.
And I will hex it.
The flame skull?
Yeah, I think I already had because you asked me about con. But
Yeah,
just to be
yeah,
sure.
he's hexed for con.
Yeah, and blasty. Oh, that sucks. But none of my party members are in the way, so crit one.
Ew. Okay. I mean, you blow off the tip of your finger, I guess. I don't know.
Lose a fingernail.
Yeah, lose a fingernail. Yeah. Ow.
Second one's better. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Or what was the? Why does it say a 1? 16 points total.
Okay.
Force and thunder and hexes. Necrotic.
He is resistant to necrotic.
Okay, so I'll just take the force and thunder. So 15 points.
All right, hold on just a second. So it was total of 15?
16, but 1 was necrotic. So if that's halved, I have to imagine that rounds down.
Okay. Hold on here.
And then I will move back as far as I can, tight up against the ceiling, trying to be invisible.
Okay. All right. Edith, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use a wish to wish for this slot's control gem.
Ooh. Interesting. That's not what I thought you were going to do. Okay.
Brian came up with that.
Notice how I kept referring to it as Edith's plan. I did not want to tip you off.
Interesting. Okay. So you wish for the red slot's control gem, and in your hand, and I don't know if we have a picture of this, Empa King. Jeff, you might search for Slod control gem. There is a picture of it in the monster manual. But you get in your hand appears a fist-sized red gem set into a gold necklace setting with a gold chain, and it's in your hand. So it says...
They have pictures of the control gem variant of slots, but I don't find one of the gem itself.
I can pick him. It's all good.
So it says... So it says the Slod must obey whoever possesses its gem. If a Slod's gem is destroyed, the Slod can no longer be controlled in this way. A Slod born from something other than a spawning stone has no gem. So if a Slod, Slod that are born from a spawning stone are the ones that have the gem. Slod that are born, so for instance, this one, if he impregnates one of you and in 3 months you have a Slod burst from your chest, they do not have stones, and they cannot be controlled. But this one is now under Edith's control. What would you like to tell this red Slod to do?
Destroy the flame skull. That guy's a butthole. I don't like him.
Okay. All right. So
I mildly regret burning my spell slots to get this thing to such low health.
So the red Slod gains 10 hit points. It's now back up to 28 hit points, and is then going to.
Was it that close to death?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Now we get a tank, though. Now we have a tank, and he can rest with us and get hit points back, and it'll be great.
he's got to survive fighting the flamey thing, though.
Well, we can still help it.
Yeah,
Good point. Good point.
it is going to move into the room and make 3 attacks on the Flame Skull.
I think the flame skull's at about half or so by now.
Have we damaged it?
Yeah.
I've hit half of my bolts on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, he misses with a 9 for his bite. First claw attack. Come on, an 8. And last attack, a 12. All 3 of his attacks missed with a +6 to hit.
Does he have
Edith, I need you to get your control under control.
Does he have enough movement to get out of the thing?
Yes, he has at least enough to get like that.
And I do not believe the flame skull could use fire ray as an OA. It's a ranged attack.
It is a ranged attack, yeah.
So give the Slod a pep talk, empathy.
You're a good Slod.
But that was his self-esteem must be low.
It's good Sloddy Slod.
The Flame Skull I need to look the spell up.
So Edith, in theory, every turn you have the Slod go in and come back out without taking damage, it's going to gain 10 more back towards its max.
That's true. So that's good.
We don't yet know if the Flame Skull can come out, but it hasn't yet, I suppose.
It seems like it's in there.
Okay. So Flame Skull right here casts Flame Sphere, and then as his bonus action moves the Flame Sphere to there, and the Slod will take 2d6 fire damage.
Shit.
But he's
he's
only going to take
resistant.
half of it because he is resistant.
Okay.
Okay. So he'll take 1d6 fire damage.
Did you roll 3 ones or something? Oh, you just
4.
half the number of die.
Yeah, I'm just having the number of die. mean, it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough. And we're
Your
back.
game.
We are back
Your
to
game.
Bug. What would you like to do, Bug?
Now that I'm healed back up, mostly, somewhat,
You could heal yourself more if you want.
I have no more spell slots.
Yeah, and he used all of his lay on hands, so
There's no more healing to be done here.
Bug runs out. I'll be in my rack.
Bye, guys. I'm just I will. I don't know why I have that. That's not there anymore. I will go back into the battle and hopefully do some damage.
All right.
Just don't stand next to the flame sphere.
Right. Yeah, if you're within 5 feet of the flame sphere, you automatically take 2d6 damage.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. I will. Let's see, how far can I get? That's not what I want to do. There we go. Why do I always do that wrong every time? I'm always trying to draw when I shouldn't be drawing, and I'm always trying to. I can only get to in the doorway, which is not a good idea. So I will just move myself and prepare for next turn. I'll move to here and dodge action, I guess.
You could throw a javelin.
Yeah, I'd have to be in the door for that again, and that's not a good idea.
Oh,
because I can't
that's
see it
true.
except
You're
for the
not.
secret
Yeah,
door,
yeah.
right?
I forgot. You're not attacking the red slot. That's true. Okay.
Nope. That slot's our friend now.
Yes. So you are readying an action. Impa King, what would you like to do?
I'm dodging. I took dodge.
Yep, you're
Because
dodging.
that flaming head seems to want to stay inside the room, so I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
I'll move to where I can see the flame skull and have the imp give me his help action for advantage on my first ray, since I keep missing the Eldritch.
That works.
So advantage on the first one, 25 to hit.
That hits.
Plus, well, you get to ignore the necrotic because it's only one. So 18 points with the first bolt.
That is enough. The flame skull explodes.
Yay!
Finally. All right, let's tiny hut, y'all.
Yeah, you guys may want to
or just
heal
close
up
the secret door and take a nap.
Yeah, you could just take a nap in here. And are you keeping the Slod with you?
Yeah, he's cool.
All right.
And you'll heal up to full while we take our rest.
Who's the least likely to die out of all of us, though? Because, like, if no one owns the gem, then he just does whatever the fuck he wants. So, I'm wondering if I should...
Impa King has been the best at avoiding damage all around.
Yeah, I was thinking Impa King should take it. Would you like a slod?
Sure, Chris, does directing the slot take an action?
So, I believe it doesn't really say.
You're not supposed to do this.
Right.
You could check on that, or
yeah, it just says that whoever possesses the slot has to do as whoever possesses the gem tells it. So, I would rule it like if you had summoned an elemental.
Well, some summons require direction every time. Other variants, you can tell it a course of action and then do other things yourself. So we don't necessarily need to know that right now. I would just want to know which format it follows.
Yeah,
it's smart is what
I would say it's going to be more like a familiar. So it does not need its own individual initiative. It will go at the end of your turn, using their rulings out of Tasha's. We'll just say that it goes at the end of your turn, and it will do whatever you want. It doesn't take an action for you to direct it.
Okay, because some of those things you're like, attack that guy until next turn. You got to say attack that guy again,
right?
And I don't get to do anything in between.
No. You.
Okay.
It's a free action.
Okay. Yes, I'm happy to have another pet.
Avoid death at all costs, please, because like we're all doomed if you.
Slod.
It will probably be very mad at us if somehow it gets free.
If Empa King dies, we're all pregnant.
Yeah, very much.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I'm not pregnant.
Okay, let me get my
And
hit
then
point.
we can spend hit
Can a
dice.
paladin get pregnant?
It's Immaculate Conception.
Yes.
Let's see. Short rest. Hit dice.
Oh, I thought we were doing a long.
Oh, I get back. We can do a long though.
Yeah,
It
I would do
seems
a
like,
long bet because I mean your paladin's out of slots.
Yeah, shit's pretty serious. There's few of us.
I would love a long rest. Yes, please.
Excellent.
I feel much better. I had a sandwich and a nap.
The slot will feel better too. He'll get all his stuff back.
Yeah, he's back up to 93 hit points.
Woo!
And I do, because I do have one slot left, I do create food and water before our long rest.
Thank you.
Good plan.
I'm hungry in real life.
I was just thinking that myself.
Agreed. And my dad keeps texting me, hey, by the way, there's food in the fridge. There's food here. There's Coca-Cola now. I'm like,
Stop.
want, crave, need.
I think the kitchen's like as physically far as it can be in this house from where I am right now. So be kind of a dash. Yeah, I'll survive.
Okay. So, the other thing, in addition to your long rest, I am going to say that after that battle, you all get a level.
Cool.
Woohoo!
We're up to 7 then?
You
Is
are
that
up
right?
to 7.
Oh, jeez. I gotta look up what that does.
I was not prepared for that. I was like, it's going to be a while before we level again. Oh, we're leveling now. To the team, I throw out this question. More spell slots, or do you guys want the Aura of Protection?
I don't know what it does. What's it do?
Aura of Protection just gives you a bonus on being within 10 feet of me to saving throws. Or I was going to take another level of Sorcerer to up my spell slots.
Get more spell slots.
Yep.
That's what I think.
Just wanted to make sure you guys were like, we need saving throws.
More smite slots? What?
Basically, yes. That's exactly what we're going for here.
While you
And I get sorcery points, which essentially turns into another spell slot.
That's true. While you're leveling up, I'll be back one more time.
Downside is I don't get a lot of hit points for this level.
We have a slot now.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, I get to learn a 4th level spell if I want.
Same.
Here's the slot. That's awesome. Okay.
And they both use Charisma. Nice. The spell modifier is the same for both of them, so they both use Charisma. 1d6. Please roll 6. Please roll 6. Please roll 6. Do we have a house rule of re-rolling ones?
For
Yeah,
what?
So
For hit point gains?
I don't know. I always went for whatever the average was, I thought was the option. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I mean, yeah, I think I've done the average before, and this time I got a 1.
Okay.
I'll have to ask him when we come back.
Let's see what I can choose from. Banishment, Black Tentacles, Blight. Control water, dimension door. Locate treasure. Ooh, that's a cheaty spell. What the hell is this? Mordecai's faithful hound.
Fourth is a tough one.
Sickening radiance. Stone shape, stone skin, storm sphere. Can summon some things, but I don't really need to do that anymore.
That's what it is. I chose the extra attack over the extra spell slot last time. That's right.
Okay.
Because I don't have a lot of ranged spell attacks at 4th level to benefit, and I get so few spell slots, I took Remove Curse, such that if we have something like that, I can use it any long rest cycle and then cycle away from needing it.
I think I'm gonna pick Storm Sphere for my 4th level spell. And I think that's all I gotta do to level up.
Okay. So yeah, you guys tuck yourselves into the Love Nest, and you've determined, of course, that this shimmering mist between these two bookshelves is definitely a portal. I mean, duh, obviously, big red truck. So yeah, you guys. I mean, are I assume after you wake up and have your breakfast, you're gonna want to step through, or what are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris, real quick. Do you have a house rule of rerolling ones for hit points? Or is it 1-1?
Better than re-rolling. Just take the average, and
Okay.
then add
Then I will do that.
your con.
Will do.
Is there anything good in the bookshelves?
That is a excellent question. Among the volumes on one shelf is a book titled "The Man from Damara." But you pulling it out, you realize it is a wood block painted to resemble a book, and it is wired to a secret compartment in the base of the shelf. And tugging on the book causes the shelf to open, and you find a wand of binding inside.
Ooh.
Is binding a spell?
I believe it is. Let me take a look.
Hold monster or hold person? Nice.
Yeah. 7 charges. It does require attunement. Regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. On a 1, if you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles to ashes and is destroyed. While holding the wand, you can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells. Save DC 17, hold monster for 5 charges, or hold person for 2 charges. While holding the wand, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and gain advantage on saving throws you make to avoid being paralyzed or restrained. Or you can expend 1 charge and gain advantage on any check you make to escape a grapple. That's a pretty cool one.
I didn't realize it was a wand of binding and not binding.
Right.
And our slot is at full hit points.
Yes. In fact, I'm going to give Control of the slod. Jeff.
Do you guys remember the show Dharma and Greg?
Mhm.
Yes.
She had the two corgis, and she introduced the corgis as Nunzio and Nunzio's dog, and I don't remember Nunzio's dog's name. It wasn't her dog. It was Nunzio's dog. So I
Right.
could have the imp and the imp slod.
Right.
Give the imp the slod's control gem.
All right. So, copied you guys, and you step through the misty portal. I need to turn off the grid. There we go. Actually, I imagine the slot is probably up front. Because you don't have an emotional attachment to the slot.
Imp first, then slod. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, fun.
And you said the slod's name is Norm, so we shall thusly name him Norm.
So you step through this misty misty veil between these two bookshelves, and you step out. Kind of the world kind of falls away and disappears, and you appear here. You're standing on a teleportation circle inscribed on an alabaster floor. The ceiling and the three walls around you are made of 6-inch thick sheets of transparent glass, through which you see swirling purple mists that fill the demiplane beyond. The fourth wall to the south is made of alabaster and has a iron door set in it. And across, so this, to your east, looking out, you see that there is the purple mist that is swirling and moving all around you, and you can see that
Wait
there's
for Cameron to get back.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't see that she dropped. Hold on.
I figure repeating it all and not really wasting the energy.
Speakers are fucked. Gotcha.
You know, any of the nobles we don't like, we could just send the slot into their house and impregnate one of their servants and let that happen in 90 days.
Right? Yes. And you get a slot, and you
That is
get a
the cool
slot, and
thing
you
on,
get
by
a
the way.
slot.
Why is it saying that my connection is the server's lost?
Okay, everything's fixed. Sorry about
There we
that.
go.
No problem. So through these clear walls, or the 6-inch thick transparent glass, you see that they're all around you. You are clearly on another plane, and there is just this swirling purple mist that goes out for as far as the eye can see. But looking to the east, through the transparent glass, you can see that there is another window over here, and all of these other walls, including to the wall to the south, are look like, and the floor looks like it's made of alabaster. But you see that there's another window across this chasm, and you see a woman in black robes is standing on the other side. Her head is shaved bald, and her head appears to be scarred, like ritual scarring, around the crown of her bald noggin, and she is looking at you through the glass. And there is a door to your south.
I wave at her.
So
yeah,
you wave at her, and you see her cast a spell. I mean, you don't know what spell she cast, but you can clearly see the verbal and semantic motions going on that she is casting a spell.
Should we go out or just make her come to us and force the door?
Is the door locked or something?
Nobody's checked.
I'll try with Mage Hand to see if it...
The door is indeed locked.
Oh, shit. I actually think I could do something with... I
think the Slod and Bug could probably force it.
There's, like, after a certain level of the kind of wizard I am, I think I can, like, teleport over to where she is. I'm pretty sure I could do that and just, like, shove her, interrupt her spell.
Well, whatever spell she's casting has already been cast.
Oh, okay. We're not, like, roasting in here or anything?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a comfortable 68 degrees in here.
Okay, try and use your door destroyer.
Well, I think with Bug's alternate sword and the Slod with the help action, we can whack away at the door with object damage.
That is true. She...
Well, there's 24 points unless he's got a roll to hit.
No. I always thought it was dumb that the way 5th edition... Oh, well, a door has this AC and this many hit points, so you got to make an attack. Well, why does it have an AC so high? Is the door dodging? I mean, how does that work?
I figure it's like armor, you know? Like, did you actually hit it hard enough to damage it? That's how I figure.
Well,
yeah, you don't always hit the best spot.
Yeah, I don't know. It always seemed like kind of dumb. I mean, given enough time, sooner or later, you're going to chop through the door. I mean,
True.
I mean, unless there is a reason not to, like an obvious reason. Oh, well, it's iron bars, and you have a strength of 9. There's no way you're going to bend the iron bars, and you're certainly not going to chop through them with an axe. So you're fucked. You know, there's a bit of obviousness here, but given enough time, sooner or later, you're going to chop through the doors.
True.
So, a whole series
of
things.
But Roll 20 isn't loading right now. It doesn't want to load.
Yeah. You might.
I am Theater of the Mind here.
You might just try doing a refresh of your screen.
Yeah, I've closed the tab and reopened it a couple times now. I know not what is going on here.
I had to restart everything. It was weird. It was like my speakers broke, but
I'm not gonna lie. I've had some issues for the past couple of weeks, actually, of Roll20 being extremely slow to load, and I'm not sure if that is because. Well, I thought it was because I just had a whole bunch of shit on here, but come to find out, that's not really it. I can start an entirely new game, and it's just really slow to load. I don't know what they're doing. We will wait for Brian to reload, refresh.
ooh, I can grab a snack. I'll be right back.
Yeah, grab a snack.
I'll just do a full restart
Okay.
since it wants to just like not work for me. And I picked up Prayer of Healing for the group, by the way.
Oh, good.
What was that?
I picked up Prayer of Healing,
Oh, nice.
so it gives us something. Because I didn't really have anything that was a healing for others other than my lay on hands thing. Any day now. Ow.
One of the nice things about the next campaign being my own campaign, is that all of the maps fit. So all the squares that are on the maps, that is the size of the squares. I don't have to worry about them stretching out because I had to cheat and make the maps bigger.
Clever, clever.
Yeah.
While this restarts, I might as well go grab a Coke.
All right. Yeah, the other thing that I did is I made both player maps and referee maps. So the referee map I can have open on another screen and see everything, whereas the player map does not show everything. And then in addition to that, I'm also attempting to use their dynamic lighting for Roll20. It'll be the first time I've tried dynamic lighting. It does look interesting, but it'll be even more interesting to see if it actually is doing what I think it's doing.
Is that like Fog of War or something?
Well, kind of. It's more like instead of Fog of War, everything in a dungeon is dark, and then each player's token actually generate, assuming that they have a torch, of course, they generate bright light for 20 feet and dim light for an additional 20 feet. And so you can see to the edge of that ring. And so as you move,
so you can see what your character can see.
Yeah, as you move, it'll reveal more of the dungeon. I'm sure Jeff is familiar with this from our days of fiddle fucking around with creating our own maps in Neverwinter Nights.
Yeah.
It's very similar to that.
Okay. Ow. What's going on with my break today? I tell you, this whole getting older thing, sometimes you just move and the body's like, pain.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's most of my mornings. Actually, though, lately...
What's that?
Actually, I've been doing a lot better lately. My shoulder's been pissing me off, but I haven't really had too many back problems for very long. I better find some wood
Where
and knock
and why
on it.
the, who the, what the, where the, My computer did something it wasn't supposed to do. Suddenly it's like, hey, McAfee's instead of, I don't have McAfee. Why are you asking me about McAfee?
Yes.
Ask for McAfee.
Every time I have something that updates, and it's a CCleaner, and every once in a while it tries to slow. Oh, we better install AVG. No, fuck AVG. I don't want AVG.
Yeah, I love when they're like, haha, you need this.
Right.
Why do I need this?
Oh, we'll just sneak this in here. Yeah, McAfee. I like McAfee for like my cell phone and my tablet. On Android, it's great, but you install it on your PC, and especially if you didn't realize it, and the next time you restart, you're like, why is my computer like a third slower than it's supposed to be? Oh, well, because McAfee is running in the background.
Must uninstall.
God, and if you think that's
That'll
bad,
be late.
Norton really went. Norton has gone downhill. Norton's terrible.
Yeah, no, Norton can. Yeah.
I remember back in the day, Norton was the absolute best, and then I don't know. They I'm sorry, but if you have an AV software that is taking up 33% of your clock cycles just to run in the background, it's not a very good AV. It's not a good malware software.
So is there like
Hey, Roll20 is working now.
Oh, never mind then. Yeah, let's play.
Okay.
No, go. Right here.
So the Slod is hammering. The Slod and Bug are hammering away at this door, and Cameron, from across Edith, from across the divide of purplish mist, you see the bald woman in black robes kind of point at you through the window, and you receive a sending message, and she says to you, she says, your gracious host is on the way and looks forward to meeting you.
That's creepy. I'll let everybody know, I guess, that I got a psychic message, or I'm losing my mind. I can't really.
Either I got a sending message from this broad, or I have dementia. So,
yeah, exactly. You be the judge.
Yes.
Ow.
So yeah, you does
Do you guys want me to teleport over there and go around, or not?
I don't know that you want to be over there by yourself. I don't know that anyone else has a way to teleport.
and then
Yeah, I know everybody else does, but it'll find out if she's hostile or not, like pretty quick.
well, and with Edith telling you guys that she says your host is on his way, do you want the Slod and Bug to keep bashing on the door, or do you want them to let up?
I don't know that we want to wait for someone to let us out.
Wait, is the gracious host like the guy that you saw in the Slod? Can the Slod communicate that? Does he know where this is? Has he been here before? No?
The Slod has no idea.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I just thought, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'll do Expeditious Retreat, so I can run really fast and stuff for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'll do the Benign Transportation.
I like Expeditious Retreat. I should use it more.
I have never used it, and it's like a feature you only get by being this kind of wizard at this level. So I ought to use it once, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're casting Expeditious Retreat now. Isn't Expedition? I thought
It lasts
expeditious.
10 minutes.
It does last a minute. Okay, because I thought it was something that you could cast as a reaction.
I think it's a bonus action to cast it or something.
Okay.
Yeah, but either way, it should be pretty quick, and I can just
I mean,
hop on over.
I will throw this out there. WotC, you fucking imbeciles. Expeditious Retreat should have been something that could be cast as a reaction because you are retreating. You don't cast the idea. You don't think the idea in advance that you're going to retreat and cast a spell for 10 minutes and then run forward and then retreat. That would be idiotic. Expeditious Retreat should be a reaction that you would cast and say, "I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge." That's my way of thinking. I mean, sorry about the logic, but anyways, that's my thought on that. So you see that she then goes down here, and you see her disappear.
Shit. Weird.
Well,
The door's not.
She goes around the corner and disappears.
Oh, okay. All right. Let us out. We've claustrophobia.
We're in a fishbowl. We're in a fishbowl. Now, let's see. All right. So the door, the Slod and Bug finally bash through the door, and arrayed before you is a rather well, you see the bald woman in her black robes, and you now closer up get to see that the scarring around her head appears to be runes that have been carved into her head. You also
That
see
sounds fun.
You see that there is a rather handsome gentleman, and I might have a picture of him. Indeed, I do. So this is what this guy looks like. One hand, well, from the elbow down, his left hand is a metal construct. But he's got the...
Is that you, Full Metal Alchemist?
He's got the long, black, lustrous hair that clearly shows that he purchases Pantene.
He's emo.
And probably is on the cover of many romance novels. But he is a fairly attractive fellow. And behind him, and these are people you have seen before, is the Agorn Fuako, who was in was the woman in the theater. They were watching the play, and then of course is the swashbuckler Vivette Blackwater that you chased across the rooftops, and the overly attractive gentleman with the metallic hand welcomes you to his inner sanctum and congratulates you on having made it this far. He tells you, he says, it is very unfortunate that you have been such a thorn in my side. You've made it extremely difficult for me to get my hands on those gold dragons, and unfortunately, I can't allow you to further hamper my operations. This will be your final resting place.
I would like a velvet casket.
I mean, no, who doesn't?
Man, that's pretty uppity.
Yeah, what is your I mean, he just says this matter of factly, like, and he turns to the bald woman and he says, deal with them. And now I need to find Jesus. Let's see here. Well,
Does every clone of Manshoon have a staff of power?
you know, that was my question too, but evidently, I mean, you know, so all the clones of Manshoon were created by Oprah, and under every clone tank there was, you get a staff of power, and you get a staff of power, and you get
and a robe of the Archmagi.
and a robe of the Archmagi, yes. Yeah, that is a very good question. See area E3. Okay, so nope, I know what these guys are. I know what they are. So those two are well, one's a scout, one's a swashbuckler. Yep. I know what those guys are. Okay. That.
Edith, do you have more spells with a particular save base on them? Should I pick a more generic, not save, but do we have anything like knockdown or something that's an ability check?
I got so much crap in here. Just, whatever you pick, I'll just work around it. It'll be okay.
Oh shit. All right. So, I need you some dice here.
Oh, is it that initiative time?
It might be, yeah. Yeah, you guys can roll initiative.
A familiar order. It works well in most situations, so.
Yeah, it's been okay for you so far, so.
I wonder who we stole the necklace from.
Oh.
Whew, that was close. I saw that thing rock over the 20th minute. Like, no.
Damn it.
You know, it makes sense. They're just so confident in their victory that they don't want to go first. They're just like, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, that one person gets to go. The Full Metal Alchemist gets to go after me.
The Full Metal Alchemist. Let's see here.
He's a bit taller than I expected, though.
Okay, so Bug, what do you want to do?
Alrighty. I feel like it's pretty much always a good idea when I just rush in and hit things.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
seems to always work out well. So I'm gonna rush in to here so that I'm not blocking the door and attack this guy.
Okay. Gonna attack Baldy.
Yep. Like you seem like you like to die. Although if I thought about it, I probably should have gone to this side. I have changed my mind. I will go to this side, and I can still hit him, right? That still counts as 10 feet.
So as a reaction, she casts Shield, giving her a 20 AC.
All right, well then I better hit. Soft 22.
That hits.
Yeah. You want to guard? Can't guard. Is this person undead by chance?
She is not.
Damn it. Whatever. It's cool. Where I really need to keep my dice in order. That is 12 for weapon damage.
Okay.
And she hasn't gone. Oh, wait. Does the reaction count as having gone then?
I would say no, because she hasn't performed an actual action. It was just her reaction to your attack.
Okay.
Be the same
Then
as
we'll
if she
add
put her
another-
hands up. That doesn't count as going.
Okay, cool. Then yes, that was another 10 points of damage. So it's up to 22 now.
Uh-huh.
I will absolutely use one of my Smitey Smites on this person.
Okay.
That is where you at? Where you at? Come on. Just said gotta keep these things in order, and what I do, not keep them in order. It's like I need to listen to myself. Ouch. 9 points of damage. One rolled an 8, one rolled a 1. Okay, fine. And
So 31.
yes, we're at 23, 31. No, 32.
32.
It was, yeah. No, 12, 10, 30. You're right, 31. I'm the one with the bad math. 31. 31. And I think I will throw that others, that as the bonus action, I'll throw the smite that does the push, whichever one that is. I think it's the, where are you? Should really learn my damn shit better, but I think it's Thunderous Smite. Is that the one that pushes?
Undersmite. Undersmite? Is that like under boob?
Heck yeah! It's very underrated and amazing at the same time.
It's Catholic under boob. It's undersmite.
All right, so Thunderous Smite as a bonus action. First time hit with a melee weapon. During the spells, my weapon rings with a thunder that is audible within 300 feet of me. Woohoo, whatever. And the attack deals 2d6 thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, does this person count as a creature?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what creatures are. It must succeed
So
on a
creature
strength saving
basically
throw.
is anything. I mean, anything can be a creature. And then under creature, they break down into their various subtypes, but
It's pretty much creature versus object.
right.
Gotcha. Okay. Then yes. So 2d6. And then if she, or Baldy here, if he succeeds on a strength throw or be pushed 10 feet away, hopefully into the wall to take a little extra damage.
Okay, so she needs to make a strength throw.
Was Baldy a she?
Yes.
Oh, right, the witch with the engravings.
18
yeah,
to
that's
save.
Wow.
Wow, that was
Sure
impressive with a -1. That was impressive.
Damn. Well, only then another 6 points of damage, so 37 total now.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it's 37 max.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking hurts.
I was really hoping for that extra push into the wall damage. I remember Billy doing that a lot, and I was like, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay. Your next attack.
Oh, right. 25 to hit?
Yes.
Where are you? There you are. I put you in the same place this time. Smart me. For 14 damage.
All right. And Kavya goes down. She
Down
is.
goes Ryan.
You open her up like a can of bloody tuna.
Your evil deeds will not go unpunished.
Manshoon.
2 smites down. Totally worth it.
Manshoon.
Having told us his evil plan, leaves.
Oh, man. Get one of those wishes.
Am I about to go down? Maybe I should have done an inspiring smite and given myself some bonus hit points, some temporary hit points instead.
It doesn't. It's not gonna matter. So what does this save? Ooh. Okay. He points a finger at Bug. Bug, you need to make a DC 21 con saving throw. You see this green ray come out of his finger and hit Bug in the chest.
Doesn't Edith get an inspiration every rest?
That's true, she does. You can give him
You might want that
advantage.
inspiration on
So-
deck.
Let's see if
You
he
said con?
succeeds first, and then yeah, you might just make it.
So
18.
this is a green ray outlined by a sucking black energy that hits Bug in the chest.
Okay, be inspired.
Be
No, no, no.
inspired.
I'm gonna wait, Edith. Don't use your inspiration. I'm gonna use my favored by the gods since we've had a rest to add 2d4 to that.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is one of those times where I'm either dead or not dead, so I want to stay alive. So I rolled an 18, so I feel like I'm pretty close to making it.
Good.
And yeah, I did. I added another 6 to that 18, so I got a 24.
Okay. So
Thank you, favored by the gods.
So you will take half damage on a successful save, which the total damage is 78 plus 30.
What the fuck?
Is that like Finger of Death or whatever?
It is Finger of Death.
Yeah, that spell sucks. I don't think he can do it again for a while though.
So you take 32 points of necrotic damage.
Jeez, that's so rude.
Oh, that hurt.
Thankfully, he doesn't have many of those.
Right. And then he
And
bravely runs away.
Of course, yeah.
They better bravely run away, asshole.
He goes that way. He's like, haha, here, have a Finger of Death. Bye! Agorn is going to follow that up. Agorn is the scout. He's going to follow that up and make 2 melee attacks with short swords on Bug.
Do your not worst.
I hope you
To your
trip.
least.
Yes. I hope you trip. 9 misses. Oh,
Ah.
6 misses. That's terrible. Impa King, what would you like to do?
I will bonus action Hex.
Okay, who you hexing?
On the one in front of Bug.
Agorn, what are you hexing?
For Dex, I suppose.
Okay, that's good for a scout.
Actually, well, it's not saves, it's just skills and stuff. Yeah, Dex is fine.
Okay.
And then I will Blasty Blast
Okay.
with the Imp helping me on the first roll.
All right.
Didn't need it, but hell.
Yeah.
Whoops, don't need that. Do that. Plus that. Good rolls. 22 points.
Ouch. Okay.
Second
Agorn
one.
is bloodied.
Second one. 25 to hit.
Yep.
Good roll. Another 19 points.
Ouch. Okay. You got anything? And then at the you can move, but then you of course have your slot.
I will have. How high are the walls in here?
10 feet.
I'll still go up flat against the ceiling. Just how tall's the door?
8 feet.
It's something. Yeah, I'll go up against the wall, the ceiling, telling the red slide to attack the guy in the back.
Okay. This is a swashbuckler.
So Norm is gonna go try and make babies.
Yeah.
13 probably doesn't hit with the bite.
New.
Claw 1. That's probably a fail, but he's busy. He feels useful. Second claw. 12. Man, he does not roll good. But he's out there doing things, and that's what counts.
Is his first
Did
turn
you-
with you who's getting used to you controlling him is all.
Did you roll for his
Yep.
bite attack?
That was the first one. Bite, then claw, then claw.
Yep.
It was
So he
13, 10, and 12. They
yeah,
were
he
all...
whiffed all 3.
Yep.
But at least the swashbuckler is engaged.
Yes, and we'll have OAs if he chooses to come at us.
Right.
Done.
Vivette does not really like the idea that she's being attacked by a slod.
That's the goal. Life goals, right?
Right. She yeah, she'll go ahead and take her 3 attacks on the slod. So she gets 2 rapiers and a dagger.
AC 14.
Dagger attack. 10. First rapier. 14.
Hit.
4. $11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Second rapier. 9.
Nope.
Alright, well, at least she did something. Okay. And then, as a bonus action, she disengages. And she runs through these doors in this direction. Edith, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Come over here. Does Bug look like he has this thing handled?
Bug. I would imagine Bug's looking pale and not in the best of health. I would imagine.
Bug is mad about the attack that just hit Bug. Otherwise, Bug is just like, that was not cool. I mean, this thing in front of this little person in front of me.
This guy in front of the scout and Agorn in front of Bug it looks really tore up. I mean,
Do you have a heal potion?
I do not. I don't think I do. Seems
I
kind
have
of
one
lame.
healing potion.
These things are pretty tough, so
yeah, the guy that's fighting Bug is extremely tore up. Like, it looks like a stiff breeze could kill him.
okay, because I do have the expeditious retreat, so I could go after what's her face. That might be better.
Just let the slod do his bit for a little while and weigh what else you want to do. We don't have to be the ones chasing necessarily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want to go off and fight someone one-on-one?
I thought I could like witch bolt her in the back. Sounded fun. I'll go do
I mean, hey, if you want to attack from distance, go for it.
Yeah, I bust through the door and I send a witch bolt her way.
Okay.
Let's do this.
And if you miss, use your inspiration to make it hit.
Oh. Okay.
It's a wasted spell slot. Not good.
Right.
Was she the one that cast shield?
Yep.
Nope.
No,
dead.
no, that was that was the bald hair or the bald headed woman, and she's dead.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So 18 to hit.
That hits.
Good.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's witch bolt you. 1d12. I have one of those somewhere. Here we go. Fucking 1. God damn it. She feels static as she opens the door.
Her hair stands up. So you did a whole whopping 1 point of damage, really?
Yeah, but there's the witch bolt's on her, so if I keep chasing her, I can zap her more times.
Okay. Bug, you've got this scout all up in your grill.
I mean, yeah, might as well hit it. Just to get it done so we can move on to the next bad.
Okay.
Alrighty. 15?
That hits.
Good. Thank you, sword, with your super good attack. 13 damage?
Okay, so Bug swings Galadorn and slices Agorn Fuaco in half. You've still got another attack and movement. Where would you like to go?
Well, I can't really do much in terms of the attack part of it, but I will. The only one that we saw where they went was. Did we see where the other guy went?
Well, you saw that Manshoon ran through after he fingered you. He ran through this door. You saw that Vivette Blackwater ran through these double doors.
I am not even remotely about to go after him by myself.
This door is open.
I will go this way only to see if there's like something else over here. So I will do that. I will go into this room and make a perception check.
Okay, so in that room,
it was a 21 for the perception check, by the way, just in case.
Okay, so in that room, there's a right here is the 5-foot square window that she was looking at you guys when you popped into this inner sanctum, and aside from that, Aside from that, there's nothing else really in this room. It's got alabaster walls and floor. The ceiling is the clear glass, so when you look up, you can see the purple mists that fill this demiplane. Aside from that, the only other thing that you find is that there's a door to the south.
All right, well, I guess I'll take my last 5 feet of movement and move to the door.
Okay. And shoot. Is going to... Well, he's out of sight, so he... decide what he is going to do. First of all, I need to know where that goes. Oh, I see. I see. Alright, that is what Manshoon does. Impa King, what would you like to do?
I will come out of the room
Okay.
and follow where Edith is headed and move my hex to this person
Okay.
and Judy.
Hold on 1 second. Let me... spin in multiple plates again. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, go ahead. What are you doing?
Imp for advantage on the first one, shooting Eldritch Blast on her after I hex.
Okay, so that was for Dex. Okay.
24 to hit.
That hits.
Plus, nice, 21 points.
Okay.
Second bolt. $24 to hit.
Yep.
$21 more.
Okay. She's still standing, but that was quite effective.
Okay, the slot regains 10.
Yep.
And I tell him to go meat shield the door. So I don't know which way it hinges, but his job is to hold the door.
Okay. Hodor.
Hodor.
The Slod now has a new name. And in death, the Slod was known as Hodor.
Norm Hodor.
Norm Hodor. Okay. Vivette. Vivette is going to move here. And proceed to whoop up on Edith with 3 attacks. 1 dagger and 2 rapier. So here comes the dagger. Are you fucking kidding me? So she goes to stab Edith, and Edith just raises her staff and knocks the dagger out of Vivette's hand. Vivette, from now on, only has 2 attacks, and will make her rapier attacks. 13. I don't think that hits Edith, right? Yeah. And how about a 21?
Yeah, that hits me.
So she bravely stabs the old woman with a toothpick. For 6 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty. I'm okay.
These double doors are pushed open, and you see on the other side of these double doors are these two halflings in kung fu monk robes.
Mhm.
Not really?
Yeah.
Alright.
And they... So, Havia, quick knife. Because, I mean, with the last name of quick knife, of course they're going to grow up to be a monk. I mean, they didn't really have a choice. Havia is going to run past Edith. Edith, you get an attack of opportunity on Havia.
Okay. No, I did not make it. No way. Rolled a 3.
Okay. So Havia runs out and is going to make 3 unarmed strikes on Impa King. First attack. 13 probably misses.
Correct, because I have a ring.
Yes. Second attack. Ugh.
Nah.
8. And last attack. 22.
Yep.
So...
Ooh.
11 points of bludgeoning damage, and Impa King needs to make a DC 13 con save.
Oh, even with advantage from the imp on spell-like effects, I failed.
And so you are stunned until the end of Javia's next turn. Go be fair. Let's see here. Oh, wait. So that wasn't Javia, that was Mookie. Okay, and so... Edith, what would you like to do?
Witch bolt her again.
Okay, yeah, you still got Witch Bolt going on Vivette. Vivette. She sounds like she's probably a stripper.
So I just roll damage, right?
Yep.
I got a 10.
Nice.
Ouch. That's smart. Yeah, there's smoke coming up off of her as your lightning crackles into her. Anything else? I mean, you're concentrating on that, so.
Yeah, if I move away, she gets like an attack opportunity, doesn't she?
Yep.
Okay, so I should probably just stay right here and stick it out.
Okay. Bug, what would you like to do? Bravely run into the face of danger?
Yes. However, does this door open inward or outward?
It would open outward.
Okay. Good to know. All right, well, then I'll just bust through the door to here.
Oh, yeah!
Basically, yeah, like, whoa! And I'm going to make my first attack on this person here since they haven't gone yet.
Okay.
In combat. Might as well maximize that.
Yep. Beat on the halfling monk.
Oof. There's an 18 hit?
It does.
Thank goodness. Okay. That's like monks. Sometimes they can be really dodgy. All right. Well, first let's go here with that is 16 points of weapon damage.
Okay.
Then we will throw the Another 4 on that for 20 points so far.
Okay.
And yeah, I should probably throw a smite because need these. Ooh. I am not gonna throw a smite on this one only because I have another idea for next turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna redirect myself away from the monkey. Well, actually, no, the monkey monks are pretty bad, huh? They're like,
Yeah, they can stun you. So, yeah.
yep, no, we're going for it. Smiting. We're
Yeah,
gonna throw
killing the
smite.
monks would be top priority.
Yep, I was gonna try and help out Edith with her person there, but nope, monks gotta go. All right, yeah, we'll throw a level 1 smite on that. Ugh, so many smites gone already. Okay. Where are you at, D8? There you at, D8. Kept you in the same place. Good job. I'm learning. For another 7 points of damage.
So you're at 27?
16 plus 4. Yes, 27.
Okay. Next attack.
Alrighty. Next attack.
You could really attack either one of these guys.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can try and finish off the one attacking Edith. I was going to use my smite on that one instead, but then I was like, It's a good thing I didn't try and wait.
You can throw a divine smite on any melee attack that hits. And you're not limited to 1 per turn.
But it uses a spell slot.
Right. That's the limiting factor.
Yeah. Well, this one missed, unless either of them can get hit by a 13.
She is... No, that is a miss.
I figured.
Okay. Havia Quick Knife did not expect... Nobody expects the Paladin. Nobody expects the Paladin Inquisition. So she takes a 5-foot step forward. You know what? She didn't expect the Paladin Inquisition. She was surprised, which means that Bug gets another attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bug, you get 2 more attacks.
Okay, well, the first one missed. What the Literally just rolled 2 3s back to back.
Ah, brutal. All right.
Well, I swung at her, just missed her. Like, I made a very flashy display of my sword.
Yes. So she is going to make 3 unarmed strikes on Bug. First attack, 23 hits. Second attack, 11 misses, and third attack, nat 20.
Oh.
So the first attack...
You want to miss? Well, watch how it's done.
First attack is going to do...
I feel like I should have used Bless on the party already.
First attack does 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and Bug needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Well, let me put that 6 points of damage onto my character. Why didn't I heal myself? It's a DC something or other.
DC 13 strength saving throw.
We're switching die before we roll that. After rolling a 4 and 2 3s. That wasn't much better. I rolled a 5 plus whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not enough.
Okay, so you drop your shield.
I have a shield?
Oh, were you using a shield? No,
Nope.
you're just using your sword. So you drop Galadorn,
Fucking hell.
and then for the
Galadorn starts yelling at me.
You're right, you idiot. And then the next for the critical damage, you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you need to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Well, that I made.
Okay, well, at least you're not stunned.
Yes.
Meanwhile, yeah.
I will make 4 attacks on my turn while I'm stunned. I'm not kidding. I have telepathy with my imp, and I can project my voice from the imp. So I ask the imp to attack for me, which it can once, and I use my voice through the imp to direct the red slod to come over and attack the monk.
Okay, hold on here. So, I'm sorry. Tell me, what are you doing again?
I have telepathy with the imp, and I can project my voice from the imp. So with telepathy, I ask the imp to attack the monk, and then I use my voice projection to tell the slod to come over and attack the monk. I don't have to move. I don't even have to actually speak.
Yeah, but it does. Telepathy would require you to have mental faculties. Hold on here. Page 290. See, here's a good example of what I was talking about. The DM screen has conditions right in it. Let's see here. Stun. Stun creature is incapacitated, can't move, and cannot speak, only faltering, or can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls the next creature have advantage. Incapacitated. Here it is. Can't take any actions or reactions.
So my telepathy is that you said took no actions is ruled out?
Yeah, because I mean, it does. I didn't say it didn't take an action. I said it was a free action.
Oh, okay.
You have no mental faculties to. You're incapacitated. You are basically swaying back and forth, doing nothing.
Well, I'd hope the telepathy with the imp would gain me something in that mix, but okay.
You had faltering telepathy due to you couldn't speak properly mentally either. You spoke and it's like, what the hell did you just say?
Your telepathy sounds like Joe Pesci from telling the story from Goodfellas. I don't say it.
Fine.
So yeah, you are stunned, Vivette.
Come on,
Wait.
That was pretty brilliant.
That was a masterful attempt at fuckery, but
The imp cannot give the command, but the thing more or less can kind of still act on its own to a degree if it feels like there's a threat around it.
Well, its last order was to guard the door.
Right. Yeah.
You gave it a full-on order.
I haven't really fostered with the imp that he's my protector because I'm trying not to treat him like equipment. So I wouldn't have said protect me at all costs because he underlyingly doesn't really give a shit.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's an imp. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, he's worse than a cat. So.
Yep.
But you could have given the big guy that order. Oh well.
So Vivette. Vivette will. Vivette is going to make 2 rapier attacks on Edith. First attack. 23 to hit. Second attack. Soft 20 to
When did you
hit.
start rolling so good? What the hell?
I know, it's about time, right?
He changed the color of his die. It's a problem.
Right, yes. And damage 11 points of piercing and 11 points, so 22 points of piercing to Edith.
Okay.
And Vivette then takes the disengage action. Where is she going to go? Vivette's going to take the disengage action and move there. Because she's tired of getting whacked on. And that is Vivette's turn. Mookie is going to make 3 attacks at advantage on Empiking.
Yeah, monks suck.
Yeah, tell me about it. So, she... First attack.
Yep.
So that's a hit. So 1 attack is a hit. Second attack.
Ah,
Ooh, thank God for advantage. 10 probably still misses, though.
yep.
And third attack. So 19.
2 hits.
So 2 hits. Nine points of bludgeoning and 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And make a DC 13 strength saving throw. So you're incapacitated, so you automatically fail. Is that right? Or is it disadvantage?
Strength. Yep.
So you drop the control gem to the slot.
Well,
Oh,
it wasn't in
no.
my hands.
And yeah, it just says.
Well, that's a good question. Was the control gem in his hands or was he wearing it around his neck?
Yeah, that's true. We'll say it was around your neck. What are you holding? Because you have to drop one item.
Quarterstaff.
So you drop your quarterstaff and then make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
16.
Okay, so you will no longer be stunned.
Woohoo!
This little monk's getting effed in the A soon. No one whizlocks me. It's over.
Edith will be our final combat until next week. Edith, what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna turn around and use vampiric touch on the
On Mookie?
yeah,
Okay.
because
Hey.
she's being a
I need some of your life force.
yeah. 21.
That's a hit. That was a genius idea.
I got
Die,
8
monk, die.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
So I'll get 4 back.
Well,
That's not super great.
that's better than nothing, right?
That is very true. It's much better than nothing. All right. Write that down. And I guess that's it till next week, and hopefully we'll have some backup, so we'll have better odds.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. We will pick this up next week with. We'll start with Bug, and see what he's got in store for Javia Quickknife.
Cool. Thanks, gang.
Yep. I will see you next week at 12 on Saturday.
Yep.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
You too. Later.
Later.